So I posted a video just a little while ago, and I was talking about how I study Japanese. I can speak Japanese. So some of my friends are like, "Oh, that's cool. So why don't you like speak some Japanese?" And I thought, yeah, I'll make a video where I speak Japanese. But then I thought, well, that's just like showing off. So I thought, what's better is like if I could help people. So if I could teach someone some Japanese, that'd be like really cool. So I thought I'll come up with some real basic, useful phrases if you ever want to travel to Japan, or maybe you have like a Japanese friend who lives with you wherever you live, and maybe you have like a foreign exchange student or something. You can like use these phrases and you'll impress them. Wow, you can speak Japanese. So these are just like some common, everyday kind of useful things you can use. And you don't know how to like read or anything. You can just listen to the pronunciation and then like imitate it, and then that's all you really need to know. Because reading is really difficult. All those squiggly things. The Chinese characters, they're not really called squiggly things. They're called kanji, Chinese characters. So, anyways, I'll teach you some. I got some phrases written down on my board here. Okay. The first one is, yeah, this is like pretty useful. I've used it myself many times in many different situations. Okay, so the first one is zubon o kite nai. Okay, zubon o kite nai. And what that is, it's I'm not wearing any pants. Okay, I'm not wearing any pants. Zubon o kite nai. All right, I'm not wearing any pants. That's the first useful phrase. Now, the second one, this is really good because in Japan, you may know that it's very important to be polite. They're very polite people. You have to like thank people and use the proper, words, and there's very strict rules and everything. So this one is comes in handy a lot. Okay, it's Araiguma o arigato gozaimashita. Okay, one more time. Araiguma o arigato gozaimashita. And that is thank you for the raccoon, right? So you have to be very polite and thank people when they give you something. So, araiguma o arigato gozaimashita. Thank you for the raccoon. All right? You should memorize that one because you want to be rude if you go to a foreign country. You want to follow their customs, right? But the other thing is, even though you want to be polite, you also have to state what you want and kind of be forceful too. You don't want to be taken advantage of or something. So this next phrase is good. It's watashi no nasu o sawaranai de kudasai. Watashi no nasu o sawaranai de kudasai. Sorry, see, I got the pronunciation wrong there too. I don't even know how to do it. So let me repeat that one more time. Watashi no nasu o sawaranai de kudasai. That one is, please don't touch my eggplant. So you're kind of being forceful, but you're also being polite. You're saying, please don't. You're not just saying like don't. Nasu o sawaranai de kudasai. Please don't touch my eggplant. So you gotta, be polite at the same time, kind of be forceful. That's, the little trick there. So, okay, this next one, like, if you're a guy, like me, and you like women, I mean, if you're not a gay guy, if you're a straight guy, and you like women, well, I guess this would work with guys too. And you want to compliment them, right? You want to say something nice to them. So, like this is good for a compliment. You'd say like, nata no kamigata ga ookii ne. Nata no kamigata ga ookii ne. And that's, you have very big hair. You have big hair. So that's like a compliment. That's how to say something nice to someone, if you want to sweet talk them or something. So that would come in really handy sometimes. Um, Now, if you're going to a restaurant, you got to know how to order properly, right? You don't want them to bring out something like some strange, because in Japan they eat weird things, like things that are squiggly and we never would even touch, like a octopus with all the suckers still on it and they're eating. So you want to make sure you're ordering properly in Japan, all right? Okay, so this next phrase will help you when you're ordering, okay? So like the waiter comes, you say, Biru nihon to kikori onegai shimasu. Okay? Biru. Now, beer is, it's a lot of words they use, kind of like American words. So beer is biru, biru. Biru, nihon, that's 2 bottles of beer. Bir nihon to kikori onegaishimasu. So you're saying, please give me 2 bottles of beer and a lumberjack. So if you're like in a restaurant and you're trying to order, you got beer nihon, 2 beers, beer nihon to kikori onegaishimasu. Please bring me 2 beers and a lumberjack. Okay, now my final phrase is, you don't want to have to think about this, but you might, like, if you're in Japan. I mean, it's a very safe country, much safer than the United States, but you could still run into trouble. You might have to like explain to the police, if something happens to you. So this next one will help you in situations like that. Okay, so my last phrase is hamster o dorobo sareta. Okay, so if you're like talking to the police, hamster o dorobo sareta. And that someone stole my hamster. All right? Someone stole my hamster. Now this, could come in handy. You might be staying in a hotel, someone breaks into your room, and you got to go see the police. And you want to tell them, hamster o dorobo sareta. So the hamster is kind of like a beer thing, the hamster's hamster, dorobo sareta. I think that's all for now. You can kind of play the video back slowly, and you can practice your pronunciation of these phrases, and then maybe I'll make a second lesson for some more useful phrases for you if you plan on traveling to Japan.